Money Movers! Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use the Webull app. I know a lot more of you are using this because other brokerage apps, not going to name any names, but you know who I'm talking about, are just not working out in our favor. So stick around. I'm going to be talking about, like I said, how to use the Webull app and more. Let's make some money moves.
So Nadia, what's up?
We making money moves.
Who making money moves?
We making money moves.
You making money moves?
We making money moves.
We making money moves.
We making money. Okay, so hopefully you guys watched my video on how to set up a Webull account. If not, go ahead and check that out. You're gonna need that before you learn how to use the app. So forgot to mention, there's a link in the description box below, and you guys are really going to want to get this app because they're offering a promotion where if you put in $100 deposit, you can get up to, I believe it's gone up even higher. I believe it's $1,800 in a stock. It's pretty crazy. I don't think you're going to want to miss that. So go ahead, please check it out. Okay, now let's dive into how to use this thing. Let's say I want to look at Apple. That's what I have up on my screen right now. You can just select it from your watch list or look at it in the search bar. And once you open it up, I'm going to show you what it looks like when you get to Apple, that screen where it has the charts and things like that. I know this might look a little hard to read. This chart's a little small, but there's this cool little feature on here where you can zoom in if you kind of like take your two fingers and pinch the screen. And it gives you some data about how the stock has been performing through the day, within the past 5 days, all the way back to the past 5 years. And I think that's pretty cool because it's just, it's all right there. Now, if you scroll down under the quotes tab, you can look at what's called a level 2 order book. Now, this is nice because it kind of shows you real-time bid and ask prices, which lets you track the action for the stock that you're looking at, the price action for the stock that you're looking at. Now that might be more detailed since a lot of us are beginners, but from my research, I've learned that a bid is the max price someone is willing to pay for the stock, and an ask is the lowest price someone is willing to pay for a stock. It also shows the amount of shares that people are doing their bid and ask price at. Now that might have been a lot, but I just wanted to give a general description of the information that you're looking at because I don't want you to go on here and just get overwhelmed and think, oh, well, investing's not for me. I don't know what these numbers are. Because honestly, I tried getting into the stock market a long time ago, and I would see things like this. I would see charts, I would see numbers, and that would just kind of deter me from the whole thing. But I do not want that to happen to you guys. We're new, we're in this journey together. You can leave me comments, ask questions. Please talk to me because I want to help you just as much as you guys want to learn. Okay, now let's click on where it says news. That's to the right of where it says quotes. You can just toggle over. And if you click on that, you can get some quick updates about the company. Now, I don't recommend that you use this as your only source of research before investing. And again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you spend your money this way or that way. That's not what I'm here to do. I just want to help. Now, again, you should always do your own research before you invest. I'm just showing what I do. That being said, it really doesn't hurt to take a look at the latest updates right before buying, just to, look over everything one more time, see if there's anything new. And the articles are pretty detailed, they're pretty informative, and they're trustworthy sources, so I love that. And if you toggle over to the comment section, you can see what people are saying about it, what they're thinking. People might ask, hey, is this a good buy? Give little updates on the company, news that just came out. There might not be a lot of articles about it, or just comments on why the stock might have gone up or down recently. And it's just really nice to feel that sense of community and see what other investors are thinking right before they're about to buy or as they're buying or before they sell. It's just a pretty cool feature. I like the comment section because scrolling through it feels like I'm scrolling through my Twitter feed, except there's this dislike button. It's like Twitter if you had a downvote option. Also, under the comments tab at the very top, they show you stock predictions, whether it's bullish or bearish. Another cool feature they offer is that you can look at the analyst rating. That's going to be right under the analysis tab. Go ahead and click on that. If you're looking along with me, I'll give you a second. So let's say you toggled over and you are looking at the analysis. You know, that's pretty cool because it shows you the analyst rating and what analysts are saying is high and is low. And it's just nice to have it right there. You can also toggle over and look at press releases and the company's financials. But that's all more pretty detailed stuff, so I'm not going to get into that for this video. I just wanted to show you what it is and where you can go to find it. If you're a more experienced investor, I'm sure you're going to be looking at these details. And if you're all the way on the app, I'm sure you've already looked at it, but it's nice to know that it's there. So let's say you did your research and now you're ready to trade. What you can do is at the bottom of the screen, you can just click on where it says trade. Now, when you make an app, they ask you for a password that you want to set up for when you want to trade. So if you saw my Face ID pop up, that's why it's just entering in that password. Now, when you enter the area where you can go to buy or sell, you're going to see that level 2 chart again. But again, like if this is just going over your head, go ahead and go right past that and go underneath it where you can select your order type. I'm going to click on market order. So this is Apple. If I wanted to buy a market order, just toggle over to market and you can type in the amount of shares that you would like to buy. So let's say I want to buy 5 shares of Apple. You can click OK, and then at the bottom, you would click buy. I'm not going to actually buy it because I don't even think I have that much money in my account to buy 5 shares of Apple. But if that's what you wanted to do, you can do it like that. You can also change it from buying quantity of shares to buying dollar amounts. If you go ahead where it says quantity and type in, let's say $200, that would be a little over 1 share, and it would give you the estimated order amount. And as your dollars go up, they change the amount of shares you buy. They buy for you. And so it's nice having the option to type in the dollar amount along with the quantity amount, just if you were thinking in dollars instead of quantities of shares. And then you do the same thing where you click OK, and at the bottom you can press buy. If you go to the section, oh, no, that was it for the amount of shares you can buy. The only other thing I was going to mention is that you can do a limit order as well. I've talked about different types of orders before. It's very similar where you would type in the amount of money you want to buy the shares at, and then at the bottom you can just go ahead and click buy. Now, I hope this helped give you guys a little rundown of what it looks like to use the Webull app. Went over, the basic information you're going to see on there, how to buy. If there's something you still want to know about the app or any more features you want me to go more in depth on, things that I talked about, let me know in the comment section below. I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help. I know you guys have been liking the content so far, and I'm just really hoping that the more videos I make, the more you guys feel comfortable and the more you learn. I really like the Webull app. I've talked about it before. I know it can come off as a little intimidating at first because there's a lot of extra information and terms and things you might not be aware of how to use yet if you're just starting off. However, I think it's really helpful and I think it's user-friendly once you familiarize yourself a little bit. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell because we making money moves. Have a good one.